The old barn house in the woods. No one in the nearby town went near the woods after sunset. They said the old barn at the center of the forest was cursed. Its wood was blackened, rotted, and warped. Windows like hollow eyes stared into the darkness, and the smell of decay lingered even on the coldest nights. Jake and Emily, thrill seekers looking for adventure, ignored the warnings. They wanted to explore the barn, thinking it would be fun to film their own horror story. The first step inside was like stepping into a tomb. The air was thick with the smell of rot and iron. Floorboards creaked under their weight, but beneath them, something scratched, small, fast, like claws under the wood. As they moved deeper, they found remnants of life, old farming tools, rusted buckets, and bodies. Skulls cracked and blackened, torsos half buried in hay, arms stretched unnaturally. Some were charred, some were gnawed as if by wild animals, but the smell told them otherwise. It was human. A whisper rose from the shadows, soft, wet, almost a sigh. "Stay, stay with us." From the corner of the barn, a girl appeared. Her face was pale, split in half down the jaw. Her hair was matted with blood. She stepped on the hay, leaving red footprints behind. She held a rusted knife, dripping with black ichor that hissed as it touched the floor. Jake and Emily ran, but the barn had no doors that led outside. Every exit twisted back into the same room. The hay walls moved like breathing flesh. Figures pressed through the wood. Children, teenagers, adults, all burned, mangled, mouths open in silent screams. The girl lunged at Jake. Her jaw split wider, as if stretching into a mouth that shouldn't exist. Blood sprayed as she sank teeth into his arm. He screamed, ripping free, leaving a chunk of flesh behind. Emily ran through the barn, laughed, but the floorboards cracked and gave way, sending her into a pile of corpses below. They twitched, eyes opened, limbs reached out, grasping, tearing at her clothes. The shadows grew thicker. From the corners, twisted figures emerged, a farmer with hooks for fingers, a woman with a neck bent backward, a boy whose face had been peeled off, teeth ground into the skin of his cheeks. They moved silently, dragging bodies, limbs trailing in the dirt and blood. Jake found a ladder leading to the loft, but the walls dripped blood as he climbed. The ceiling opened like a mouth, swallowing the light. From above, skeletal hands grabbed him, dragging him upward as screams tore from his throat. Emily crawled toward a small window, breaking it. But when she looked outside, she saw only more barn walls stretching into darkness. The forest vanished, replaced with endless blackness. In the center of the barn, the girl now stood atop a mound of bodies, her knife raised, and she whispered, "You're home now." Forever, the barn swallowed everything that night. Only silence remained. In the morning, locals found the barn quiet, rusted, old, rotted. But anyone brave enough to peek inside would see faint footprints in the hay, fresh, red, leading into the dark corners, and hear whispers from the shadows. "Stay, stay, stay forever."